When I entered the game, I just wanted one deal, whether that was a condo, a multifamily, or a rehab project. I bought a list and got to work. First came hours of handwritten mailers. Then I answered the inbound phone calls. I had studied seller financing for a few weeks and decided to pitch the idea to an owner of a fourplex here in Las Vegas to seller finance the property. Time to go see the property. By the time I purchased this property, the Vegas market had increased at a rapid rate. Make sure to check out my video on how I purchased the fourplex, as it's a wild story full of drama, lawyers, and stress. I've also made a video talking about why someone would want to own a negative cash flow property, because that's exactly what this property was. A topic rarely discussed is return on equity. My equity was increasing by the month, yet I was negative cash flowing. This chart represents a $100 a month cash flow just for simple numbers. The yellow line represents your cash return against your equity, and you can see how quickly it drops the more equity you gain, which is represented by the orange line. The multifamily space was getting so hot in Vegas, and I think a major proponent of that was BiggerPockets' love fest with multifamilies. It seems that a lot of investors are targeting this multifamily space, which drove up the demand. Prices skyrocketed. Time for pictures. We initially listed at $345,000, as comps in the area were somewhere in that ballpark. Even after I sold, Redfin still had an estimate at nearly $350,000. This is with rents at only $2,550 a month. I sold quickly because I needed the cash from flips going wrong, but I also can't imagine seeing these small multifamilies increase in value much more than they already had. This was a D-class property in an economic, literal, metaphorical desert, and I don't see how the rents can be raised any further to justify even more appreciation. I feel like I sold near the top of the market. In my opinion, now is the time to sell. This area feels like a wasteland of fast food, low income, poverty, terrible gyms, and dead-end jobs. We received an offer after only 7 days on market. Cash offer of $310,000, willing to waive inspection and appraisal. These properties are so poorly built that I had no idea if issues would arise during inspection, so I went ahead and accepted the offer. Just a day later, I received an offer for $330,000 from an FHA buyer, $70,000 more than I paid just 8 months earlier. I think the simple answer for how I was able to sell it for $50,000 more just 8 months later is that 1, I purchased a property with a pretty large discount during an appreciation boom, and 2, I simply got lucky. I purchased a property at the right time and got to ride an appreciation wave for less than a year. Real estate is full of ups and downs. Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and make sure to hit subscribe so you can follow along on my journey from zero to financial independence.